Be mindful. You may never know who knows somebody, who kin to somebody, who saw what you posted. Because you're going to have to stand on business. Ross, big homie. First of all, you know it love. Second of all, I got to call a spade when it's a spade. You say you did it for free. Everybody do it for free, Ross.
Diddy and Ross, which they good buddies, okay? They gay. Who? Both. Diddy and Ross.
Rick Ross's soap parties with Diddy aren't just rumors anymore. There's proof. DC Young Fly dropped a blurred clip that seems harmless, but NDAs, no phone rules, and an all-white dress code point to something else. That foam, perfect cover for what they didn't want seen. Now Ross is right there beside Diddy on tape. 3 years back, Ross was on the 85 South show with DC Young Fly, Carlos Miller, and Chico Bean. At first, all looked normal. Ross laughing, joking, and playing it cool.
Teflon Don, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know, so it's just,
but then you
we could have those debates, we really could.
Teflon was off the chain.
I mean,
you know
and I like the way you followed up hustling with pushing it. Like, how did you know to come right back on their ass?
You got to.
Right.
Man, just don't take the foot off the gas at all.
Out of nowhere, Ross stood up and left.
Use the restroom one time and I'm gonna take this jacket off.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you can't.
Man, stay tuned.
You can't take your foot off for nothing.
All gas.
Oh, I'm talking about for life.
Ross never came back. No warning, no reason. He claimed a scheduling conflict, but DC Young Fly called it a lie. In a recent interview that reignited the beef, DC said he still loves Ross and his music, but the move was shady.
Okay, I'm gonna say first of all, I don't give a
Yeah, I get it.
but I give a because
Try to make it bad.
with you as a person.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before, okay, let's just say before all that happened, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say before all that happened. Bro, I'm listening to you, Ross. I feel like you wanted to, hey, shut the up. I'm listening to you, Ross. I feel like you probably one of the best lyricists from the South that we got. You dig what I'm saying? Like, you poetic, bro. When I listen to your music, I think you put a lot of time and effort into this.
Yeah.
Walking off like that was humiliating. Rumor is Ross didn't want tough questions, the kind you can't cut in editing, the kind that might expose what's really happening behind closed doors.
The moment you leave our show, you went and did a podcast, a white podcast. You sat your ass right there for almost 2 hours.
And didn't leave.
And you talked. And the white folk asked your ass, was you a correctional officer?
Yeah.
We would have never asked you no shit like that, nigga, because we got respect for you.
Right.
And you sat right there and you answered that question so eloquently,
Eloquently, right.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People wondered, what was Ross running from? Even after acting shady, Ross claimed DC should be grateful he even showed up for 3 minutes. Ross then posted a video online, clearly trying to shut down all the talk for good.
Look, bro, listen, man. I came to your podcast. I came for free, homie, no charge. I did it on Face, homie. I didn't ask you what your analytics was and this and that. I came on Face, homie, to show love. And don't make it like I walked off on you. I left early. Rozay had some other things to do too. But guess what? I came for free.
Ross started saying things that made no sense.
And next time I come for free, at least have me some lemon pepper wing stop at that. You heard me? But I came for free. I ain't charge you. You feel me? Don't talk about Rozay other business. I came and did that for free. And what is the analytics? How the show doing anyway, man? I come back on it and when I'm gonna walk off that the next time and this bitch say, Rozay, was I doing? Of course not.
Suddenly, it was clear. This wasn't petty online drama. It was personal. DC wasn't letting Ross control the story, so he spoke up directly.
Ross, big homie. First of all, you know it love. Second of all, I got to call a spade when it's a spade. You say you did it for free. Everybody do it for free, Ross. You ain't the only nigga who did it for free. T.I. do it for free. Busta Rhymes did it for free. Snoop Dogg did it for free. Everybody who sat on that couch do it for free.
Ross claimed he didn't get lemon pepper wings, but DC fired back.
Now, that wasn't the biggest moment. Now, that's one of the viral moments, but Boosie, episode 8 million. Got Country Wayne, shit like 6, 7 million. Like, we do numbers, we do analytics. Our analytics, we was the biggest before you came, and we was the biggest afterwards. So you always got room to come back to be on the biggest podcast in the world, correct? You dig what I'm saying? But when you call a spade, it get hot.
There were 200 in the back. Ross just didn't stick around.
But you didn't eat it. And we respect when got shit to do, bro. Just tell us as soon as you come in, hey, little homies, I got an hour. Bet we gonna try to get you in. Man, we gonna try to get you in about 45 minutes so you can make it to your next destination. Don't pull up, act like you doing us a favor, and then just leave her without saying something. Just say something so we can know what's going on, gang. We ain't tripping. We'll push back up. Your team, we called your team. We called the person who we called when you was on the way. Guess what they said? We don't know where he gone.
The question became, why did Ross vanish? Rumors link him to Diddy beyond music, with some saying much more. When Ross pulled back from certain ties, people asked why. DC then dropped a blurred clip of a foam-covered all-white private party at Ross's Promised Land estate. Guests signed NDAs, phones got taken, and thick soap clouds hid everything. The timing raised eyebrows. DC posted it right after Ross hyped another pool party for August 2nd, claiming DC would attend.
Come to the Ricky Rozay estate, August 2nd for the pool party. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to DM my DC Young Fly, tell him come out there. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? It's going to be a vibe, August 2nd. Hosted by DC Young Fly.
Now every celeb pool party's under the microscope. Since Diddy's freak-off allegations, nothing gets ignored. Old receipts resurface, even Ross's music. Back in 2013, Ross rapped, "Put Molly all in her champagne, she ain't even know it." He lost brand deals, backlash faded. But now it sounds like a breadcrumb. 50 Cent even called him out, hinting his Diddy documentary would reveal the bottles, hidden parties, and women saying they couldn't remember nights. Back then, it was brushed off. Now it looks like a pattern. That foam party footage took on a life of its own. People slowed it, froze frames, and spotted details. Especially one guest not on the invite list. They didn't arrive with Ross or leave with Diddy, but wore a thick metallic bracelet with a unique emblem. Fans compared it to paparazzi shots of someone tied to Diddy's circle. No names, no faces, but the message was clear. Here's where it gets dark. In 2018, Jonathan Odie opened fire at Trump National Doral. In police questioning, he ranted about being kept as a slave by Diddy and claimed both Diddy and Ross were part of secret rituals.
Diddy and Ross, which are good buddies, okay? They're gay.
Who?
Both. Diddy and Ross and Khaled, they're all.
He even claimed he was forced into acts with Cassie.
I had sex with Cassie and Sean. Basically, he would tell me what to do with Cassie. I had like 15 encounters, and I heard a lot.
Back then, the internet mocked him as a conspiracy nut. But after Cassie's lawsuit and leaked party clips, people are replaying that 2018 footage differently. Jonathan also spoke about what he called their satanic rituals.
Illuminati, okay? They made it in dance. Basically what it means, illuminated. Okay? They do satanic ritual, which is basically CIA mind programming techniques to their own family, kids, etc. in the group, and they bond that way, okay? So they do
Adi accused them of so-called satanic rituals, naming Bohemian Grove and the Bull, which he called the Black Branch of the Illuminati. He claimed Diddy locked him under contract, infected him with an SDT, and used top lawyers like Kenny and Ben Maselis. Jonathan said Ross had his own quiet agenda the whole time.
That's why they had Tupac killed, because when they kill them, you gain fame. When people, your record sales go up, and then people listen to your lyrics and everything, and then you become famous. Okay, that's how they do it. All right. Tupac's still alive. He's in Cuba. Basically, what happens is following. The hip hop agenda is an agenda to move the United States.
As wild as it sounds, one thing isn't debatable. During his BET Lifetime Achievement Award speech, Diddy publicly thanked Kenny Zeiss by name, live on TV.
I thank my brother Hard Pierre, Kenny Masalis.
That award moment gave Addy's so-called ramblings a hint of credibility. Every big thing Jonathan claimed, rituals, NDAs, tapes, Cassie, secret parties, is being confirmed one by one from unrelated sources. Those soap parties now look like a pattern. Thick foam, all-white dress code, no phones, NDAs. Feels more like an initiation than a pool party. Strangest part? Old footage exists of Diddy and Ross covered in suds, laughing while washing cars side by side.
We wash your car for you. We wash your car. We wash your car with no shame in our hustle. When you goddamn getting into that wash, and you know that tip gonna be good, like if you seen goddamn Miss Country. Y'all better stop buying this slippery soap, man. Pour it on there, and then I just dab it. Yeah, no, then I just, hold on, let me see. You might have. I don't know. You need the sponge. We just almost up the tire shine. Get that tire shining.
In one clip, Ross says, you know, that tip's gonna be good, like an inside joke. But after talk of freak-offs and ceremonial soap parties, people are rewatching it. When DC dropped the blurred foam party clip, it felt like a shot fired. Then it got messier. DC went live, holding back tears, saying he realized one of his own homeboys had been secretly hating the whole time.
Bro, you know what? I just woke up and understood. Social media gave people the power to not get punched in the face. You think you can say what you want to say, post it, and then be like, yeah, I know he gonna see it. Then if we delete it, you go back and like retype it, and then be like, yeah. Hey man, when I grew up, anything you said, you better be able to stand on it. I grew up in an era where smacked in the mouth.
DC's tone didn't sound like it was about random trolls. It felt personal, like someone close to him took a jab online. DC reminded everyone that the old law still applies, and some things will still get you checked in real life.
Old law is still in effect. So be mindful. You may never know who knows somebody, who kin to somebody, who saw what you posted. Because you're going to have to stand on business. And somebody going to smack you in the mouth.
DC didn't name names. He knew the internet would. And he's no random clout chaser. He's been inside the machine. There's footage of him at Combs Enterprises with the 85 South crew when they were pitching to Revolt. Diddy even called DC directly once to book a comedy show. And here's the unsettling rumor. It's not just that Diddy throws parties, but that he documents them. Rooms, hallways, cars, phones, and bowls, all recorded, not just replayed. So when DC posted that blurred foam clip, it was a warning. Your free pass is gone. Those slippery soap jokes don't land now. Too many NDAs, no phone rules, side angle leaks. People realized the foam was cover, hiding what was really going down. Then the legal emails start showing up. Perfectly typed, polished, from people who don't usually type that clean. Defamatory, mischaracterizing an event, remove or face action. That's the legal language that starts showing up. But they never say what's false. No denial of who was there. No talk of the bracelet. No mention of NDAs. It's about running the clock so you panic and delete. Platform pressure is real. Accounts reposting even seconds of the clip get demonetized, flagged, age restricted. Even captions with alleged get hit, meant to scare people into pulling posts. But DC isn't a random blog. His fan base follows him anywhere. He can take the hits. And while that blurred clip's still circulating, Ross is online acting like nothing happened. People say leaks fade, but there's a longer cut sitting in someone's files. If it ever drops, it won't just show foam. It'll show exactly who stood where. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and drop your thoughts below. We've got plenty more tea coming your way. See you in the next one.